Southern Shao Lin style, and then Xing Yi Quan, Tai Chi Quan, Zhengzi Tai Chi Quan, and also
And how many years have you been practicing?
Altogether almost 40 years.
40 years.
40 years.
Wow. And you...
Shaolin, I mean, because I practiced Shaolin at the beginning, and after that, after 2 years, started with Xing Yi Quan, and then Tai Chi Quan, So Shaolin is the longest practice art.
Wow, yeah, it's a long time to be practicing. And do you see any similarities or differences between the different arts that you practice? Like,
okay, so technically, I think all arts they merge to the same principle at the end. If you see it globally, except for certain mentalities, for example, Japanese art, Japanese Budo. Bushido is a bit different from Chinese martial arts mentality, so that is a bit different. But after all, they are quite similar.
Yeah. So obviously, the more you train and the more you learn, you start to see similarities in the arts.
Yes.
Yeah. And how do you prevent, let's say, like illnesses, or how do you improve your health through the martial arts? Is it like a Qi Gong that you do, or do you practice medicine as well?
In traditional Chinese martial arts, we have all those movements or methods, what we call Gong Fang. And then we have those sequence movements, pre-arranged movements, either practice it in solo or with partners, 2 to 3 persons sometimes. And apart from that, you have applications of certain movements, like sparring or something similar to push hand in Tai Chi. Even in Shaolin, we have that kind of things. And then you have Qi Gong special methods for health and also for martial art purposes. So all those, if you want to practice martial arts Qi Gong, we need to get good health. So normally in traditional Chinese martial arts, when you want to practice Qi Gong, we start from Qi Gong for health. And then when you have a relatively robust body, then we continue for more demanding practice specifically for martial arts purposes.
Okay, so there is a difference with the Qi Gong for martial arts and for health. They're two separate things,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And apart from that kind of practice, sometimes we need the help from medicine as well. So in traditional Chinese martial arts, one part that is not negligible is what we call Yao Gong. Yao means medicine, Gong method, the method, training method with help of medicine. Normally it's a natural product or herbs, that kind of things. So, for example, when we practice conditioning of the members of our body on the sandbag or that kind of things, we use a certain embrocation, what we call Tietajiao, or in Cantonese, Titajiao. That kind of thing. We are using the traditional made. This formulation is coming down from Shen, my master's master, this master. So this is half vinegar and half ethanol.
And you use this before and after training?
Before, during, and after.
Before, during, and after. Okay.
Yes. So since this is not so practical to bring around and everything, so now they come out with that kind of cream as well over there.
Yes.
So that you can bring everywhere. And sometimes for this kind of embrocation, you use vinegar. Depending on the proportion, sometimes it's not so good for skin, so with cream you can add in something to protect your skin, and
so you don't get no allergic reaction or something.
Exactly. Yeah. Many people have this problem of allergic reaction. So if we cream, you can add in something to prevent that kind of things. And it also depends on the formulation as well from the herbs.
Yes.
Yeah.
And would you mind showing us maybe some of the exercises that you use to harden the hands? Would it be okay?
Okay.
Wow. Yes. And this is really hard. Can I feel your hands? This hand? Wow, it's really, really hard.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And the master is how old now? 82 years old.
82 years old.
Wow.
He's a direct disciple from Gao Shen,
Wow.
who introduced the art into Malaysia.
And how long has the master been practicing? When did he start?
Oh, ตัวจริงเนี่ยปีนี้นะหลักจำนี้หลักชิดจำนี้ more than 60 years.
60.
He started from 22 years old.
Wow. Yeah. Yes, he's still very strong. Yes, and is he teaching now? Is he,
He's
still practicing?
Practicing. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Exercise.
Yes, still exercise is good.
He's one of the two direct disciples from Gao Shen in Penang who are still alive.
Wow. Yes. It's very good. So you only hit the hands on here. You don't use any other body parts when you're conditioning.
Yes. You use other parts as well. Chopping and forearms.
Oh, the inside.
Yeah.
So, for example, in a real confrontation, and if yourself or one of your students or the master, you block somebody's arm and they hit them, the idea behind this is so that their arm is so strong that it damages the guy. Is that the purpose of it? Or is it so you don't get hurt?
The main purpose is so that we don't get hurt. But if they get hurt, that is an extra. Okay. It's the interest that come along with. Like you just make a fixed deposit in the bank, but the money is there. That is your capital.
Okay.
But that's what you want. But the interest come along with.
Okay, so, I like that analogy. Yes.
Okay. Well, more or less, it's not very accurate.
Wow. It feels very heavy.
It's heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very heavy. Yes. Yeah. Maybe we can try one more on this side.
Go
It's okay. Wow. Wow. It feels like it goes up the body and down, all the way through my body. Yes. Wow.
The penetration is what we want. When I explain in the one.
Yes.
When we heat and how we want to apply or you can do the forearm exercise as well.
Yes. Okay.
If you want,
yes.
You can do it.
So this way, right? Wow. Yes, it's wow, so strong. And this only comes from doing the conditioning with the medicine, right? This is
of course, if you do this alone, your hand will become numb and also not flexible. So you need to practice with other exercises. And if you practice the form, everything, actually is an exercise to relax your muscle and your body parts
yes.
after this kind of training.
And the Qi Gong has any importance in this training as well?
Yes, yes, because for Chinese martial arts, you need to get the flow of your qi smooth and free. So that is the purpose, because we say that qi will lead the blood circulation.
Yes.
Then the blood will come with whatever we know in science today, only qi, that part we cannot fulfill yet.
Yes, yes.
But it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist.
Yes.
So for us, we believe that if you get the smooth flow of qi, then your blood circulation will be smooth and free automatically.
Okay.
So that's important to release everything.
I understand, yes.
That is the fourth form we perform.
Okay.
Okay.
It's very demanding, obviously.
Yeah, it's different. For example, at the beginning, we do this. Actually, it's wrapping as well. Here, in the first form, what we want is, when you grab here, we say that we want to do this, to destable it a bit, and then go out, grab, push from here. So, basic thing. So, in this one, what we want is to do it all in one, put it down, push from here. So, if I want to do it just with my forearm, it's hard. Grab.
Okay, yeah.
Cannot, right? So I have to synchronize the whole body. Just so from here. That's why we start from here, go down, just all in one. Everything go in one. So at the same time, this one is going while I'm replacing my weight. So from here, it helps me to do this turn. And at the same time, when I pull it back, this one come along when I pivot my body. So it's here. And
so everything is working together?
Yes. And if we don't want to let go the hand, then we are coming from here. It's a curve. As I said just now.
Oh, the same one.
You see? So this one from here, and if you can grab it, of course, you lost less control. But if you don't grab it, it's fine. It's here. The angle is here. As long as you grab me, you are here, right? And this one should not go far away. Otherwise, you just elbow me.
No, I hear.
Right? So it's just about 1 piece distance from here. Just here.
Very short.
Yeah. So it becomes a short distance movement, and it's all in one movement. If you do it, then spoil everything. Right? So that's why the old master, he said that this is what we call big form. It's not big in the sense that it's long or anything, but it's hard to perform. But it's in our 4 basic forms.
Because of all the small details that are in there.
Yes,
to get it right.
yes. So you have to be able to grab whatever you need to know before you can apply it. Apply in the movement. I mean, in the street, nobody will say that. Okay, I grab you and then do this to me. No. But I mean, how naturally you can perform it. It might be that if you are in a fight, you will never think that if you punch me with that hand or this hand or if you kick me, never. So it's a natural reaction, and how calm your mind is, how you can see the movement and analyze, not Cartesian, but analyze it naturally in fractions of seconds, and you come out with something. So that kind of training is through normal practice and regular practice in a correct way, so that you can apply it and use it more or less naturally. The first exercise we do normally is try to push out people. Push out people not by bending up, but by attaching to the body. This is quite similar to Tai Chi. And then we do it with movement to start with. This is for beginner. Just move in and push. So that is pushing. Pushing, we say and then we try not to move by heading here and in that case. And then we start from this position to do others. For example, sweeping, leg sweeping by applying curve and grabbing as well, going down and sweeping from the leg. These kind of things. So starting from this, go down, and also learning how to replace to move with the leg, to block with the from here. So go down and blocking from different angle as well. For example, from here, up in here, and get down. So that is how we practice. And he can push me as well. Push in, and once I can get in, we start here, and for us, we use elbow. This come in, elbow once touching, and we have moved it on. So we are not banging on it, but in Tai Chi push hand, competition is prohibited.
Yes.
We cannot use it, and we cannot kick either, because sometimes when we try to destabilize someone, just pull down here. It's somehow with the shin bone, we kick on it and pull it down or press in, this kind of thing. So this is starting from pushing and blocking, blocking and grabbing from there. And of course, we have something for throwing as well. Throwing can be as simple as that, and pull out, or changing the direction by getting in and change the position. So this type of training is prearranged because there are certain movements prearranged so that we can familiarize with the movement, and then we get into more or less free pushing.
Okay.
So free pushing is more or less like in Tai Chi push hand.
Yeah, so it's completely random and
random and kicking. But for training purposes, sometimes we just train the upper body. Upper body meaning that just arms and body, but without kicking to start with. So we may do some of it. Just get away. Okay, and if we have an opportunity, we can get in. So let's just get in and we stop there. But what we want is the follow up. So if if I push him, here, come in. So get in to follow up until, okay, we get to the limit and we stop.
Oh, okay.
So this kind of training,
yeah.
This kind of training. And in this, we use seldom punches. Because if you punch, you can punch any time, right? So it becomes more dangerous. So we try to perform something at short distance without really injuring people. That is quite similar to Tai Chi.